Hey guys, you're watching wiederladerTv. Today I want to share my secret bullet coating with you, and the reason for this is not that we reach the 10 million views or 25,000 subscribers, but it's another one. Depending on the situation on the US market, you can't find good ammo or good components for for a normal price, so I thought I had to support my brothers and sisters. Before I start, I would like to ask you for two things. Number one is the name. I would leave a little footprint, and so I would like to ask you to call these bullets MCC bullets. This stands for M, Maisky, it's my surname, and CC for color coded. The second thing I would like to ask you for, it's not easy for me, but I need support from you too. Depending on strong weather conditions, I had a bad water damage in my shop, so tools and machines are destroyed and I need help. I have to rebuy some things, and I don't know if the insurance will pay for this and when they will pay, and so I need some help. Here you can see a picture of my shop after this water damage. So it would be great if you place and donate. You find a link to my website at the description of this video, and there you can find a button to donate, or you can see my email address for a PayPal donate. For all of you who would spend some money, I would like to say thank you for supporting me. Okay, but now let's start with the coating. You can choose whatever color you want, if you want them in red, green, black, or yellow, pink for the ladies, or whatever. It's your choice. But let's take a look at the gear first. For mask coating I use this cement mixer. It's a modified one. I remove the, did you call it agitator? The mixing arms, I think so. I removed them and add those plastic lips. They make sure that all the bullets are mixed very well. I can coat up to 5,000 bullets in this machine at once. And for all of you who don't own those machines or did not have the place for such a machine, I use another one. Well, here it is. A plastic bucket. You can tumble loop them, and this is the way I show you today, and it's an easy way to coat your bullets. You need a mesh to pre-dry your bullets after coating. They are cheap and you can find them in any hardware store. Further, you need a small oven for curing the coating. I use this one. They are small, but they're okay. Last but not least, you need your bullets. Very important for this. Some chemicals I will show you later in detail. Something for mixing. And a pair of gloves, very important. Okay, but now start with my recipe. All measurements are done by volume, so it's not necessary if your spoon look like my one. For my secret coating I use an epoxy paint. It's a 2K epoxy paint, and it's mixed 2 by 1, 2 parts of paint and 1 part of hardener. If it's hotter than 25 degrees Celsius, I use an epoxy thinner, and this is a hardener or activator. I start with this hardener. It's from a company called MIPA. It's a German one, I think so. I use 1 spoon of this activator. Normally you will put your paint first, but I start with a hardener. Okay, here we go. And because of the water damage in my shop, I put on all heating elements and it's really hot here, so I would use 1 spoon of the epoxy thinner. But like I told you, normally you don't have to use this. It's if you live in a hot area like Texas or so, I would recommend it, but normally you don't have to. So, and now we would like to add the lube. For this I use HBN powder, hexagonal boron nitrate, I think you know what I mean. The size of this HBN powder is 0.5 micron. I use this Lee dipper, it's 0.5 cc, and I use a half one of this. I don't know what you have to pay for the basic materials in the United States, but I think they are cheaper than here, and totally cost for 2000 bullets are maybe $2, not more. Okay, last but not least, we add 2 spoons of the epoxy paint. I choose the red one, so nobody can tell me I copy a receipt from another company. This is tested by myself and it works. Once on the edge, this coating is not only a loop, it's a real jacket. I will show you later some details, but now we start with the coating and then I show you some tricks how to make these bullets super smooth, and yeah, keep watching. Okay guys, and that was the secret behind my bullet coating. Not very much, but if you had to figure it out by yourself, it took a long time. And the other secret is the bullet finish. I would like to show you later in this video. Depending on shape and size of the bullets, I used to use 2 or 3 coatings, very thin. So just add some drops and then shake them. Well, I add a little bit more. You can feel it if the bullets start sticking together, and that's the point where you have to relieve them from your bucket. To dry them, I put my bullets on the mesh and make sure that they did not touch each other or they will stick together. Total drying time is maybe 30 or 45 minutes, depending on temperature in the room. The bullets should be dry enough to touch them before placing them in an oven to cure the coating. To cure the coating, I place them in my oven and let them dry by 100 degrees Celsius for 25 minutes. This is how the bullet looks after the first coating. And this is after the second coating. I apply a third one and that should be enough. This step is not necessary, but it makes sizing easier and keeps your barrel clean. I dump my hot bullet in this container and add a little bit of paste wax. I use this one from Germany, but you can use Johnson's paste wax as too. It melt it down and leave a small layer on the bullets. The increase of smoke is not really a problem, and I redo this process after sizing the bullets. Okay, now it's time to size the bullets. I coat them as cast, and with the coating they measure 0.364 inch. I would like to size them down to 0.357. And here you can see I do not need many force, it's easy. And here you can see how tough this coating is. The diameter is the one I need, 0.357, and the coating is still on the bullet. Now I size the rest of the bullets and then I'm back on, and then I would like to show you how tough this bullet is under extreme conditions. Okay, first I want to show you what happened if some bullets lay together. They stick together, you can't remove them with normally tools. And here you can see a hammer smashed bullet. The coating is still there. Really tough coating. And the same on the side. Look at these bullets. The coating is still in place and this is great. But how look these bullets if they are fired? I will show you now. The first bullet, the flat one here, was fired against the steel plate. But look at the bullet base. There is no need for a gas check in future. And the second bullet I have pulled out of the sand from the shooting range. And here you can see the rifling markings. and the coating still sits there. And that was the way how I coat my bullets, and like I told you, it's like a real jacket. Many guys asked me before if I had patented my bullet coating, and the reason is a simple one: they want to sell coated bullets, and personally I don't have any problem with that. But be a fair sportsman and a fair businessman and place a donate so you can support me with this. And for all of you, I hope you enjoy doing this process, and I hope it works for you too. And it would be great if you figure out how to speed up this process or optimize this process. It would be great if you would share it with us too. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this little bit longer video here. Please vote, subscribe and leave a comment, and thank you very much for taking the time watching my video. See you next time at wiederladerTv.